Hello everyone and welcome. So today I'm talking about the Tecno Spark 9, which is the base model of the Spark 9 series. I picked it up for each 2000 naira and the phone has 4 gigs RAM that can be expanded to 7 with memory fusion. It is powered by the MediaTek Helio G37 and it has a 5000 mAh battery. The Spark 9 has a 6.6-inch IPS LCD display with a 90Hz refresh rate, and it also has a 30 megapixel main camera and an 8 megapixel selfie camera. While all the specs are okay for an entry-level device, there is a problem and I'm going to share it with you in this video. The phone comes with all the accessories found in the box of a brand new Tecno phone that includes the charging brick, silicone TPU case, a micro USB cable, earpiece and all the essentials. The Tecno Spark 9 looks like the Tecno Spark 8 that I reviewed earlier, but there are some little changes on the design that Tecno made to differentiate the Spark 9 and the Spark 8. The Spark 9 is made of a polycarbonate material with some textured patterns. There are 2 cameras at the back with a dual LED light beside the camera. The fingerprint scanner is also at the back and it is relatively fast. It charges through a micro USB port, which doesn't make sense by 2022 standards, especially when you consider the asking price of the phone. It also had a headphone jack, a stereo speaker that doesn't really sound good at the bottom. We have another speaker for calls just above the camera notch. On the right side, we have the volume rockers and unlock key, while on the left, we have the dual 4G SIM card and SD card holder. The phone is compact in the hand and the camera part easily catches to stains. You can't protect the camera part with the case included in the box. The design is basic and nothing astonishing like we had with the Spark 90 and the Spark 9 Pro. The display is tall at 6.6 inches. It is an IPS LCD with a 90Hz refresh rate. It has a resolution of 720p, which is questionable for a phone that costs 82,000 naira. The high refresh rate makes scrolling enjoyable. Animations also pop out nicely because of the refresh rate. The bezels around the display are noticeable, especially the ones at the bottom. You can also change the refresh rate in the settings to either 60Hz or auto switch. I have mine set to 90Hz because that's how it should be. Under direct sunlight, the screen is not really visible and you have to set it up to auto brightness. The display is okay and the high refresh rate makes it better. The phone is running on Android 12 and iOS 8.6 is the user interface. As usual, Tecno interface comes with some unwanted applications. You can remove or disable some of the unwanted applications if you want. There are some customizations you can do in the settings. You can enter the special function tab to access memory fusion and increase the RAM of the phone using free storage space. There is kit modes and a lot of other features in the settings. You can also use gestures or navigations to toggle around the phone. The Tecno Spark 9 is powered by the MediaTek Helio G37, which is a 12nm chipset. The phone handles casual tasks like calls, light social media scrolling, and texting like a champ. I tried playing Alto's Odyssey and there were times when it lagged. Let me know in the comment section if you want a dedicated gaming review of the Tecno Spark 9 and give me a list of games you want me to try out in that video. Overall, the performance is great as expected of an entry-level phone. You shouldn't expect it to run demanding games like Call of Duty Mobile easily. It also retains apps in the background to some extent, especially if you buy the 4 or 6 gigs RAM variant. The phone has a 30 megapixel main camera and the second QVGA lens is of no use to me. Up front, we have an 8 megapixel selfie camera. It is not focused on photography, but the images on the rear camera are of detail to some extent. Here are more sample pictures from the camera of the Tecno Spark 9. The phone has a 5000 mAh battery and it takes slightly over 2 hours to charge from 0 to 100. It has a great battery life and it lasts a whole day with me. I use it for basic tasks because I don't consider the phone to be for gaming. The battery life is excellent even though the phone has a high refresh rate. I feel the battery is one of the best features of the Tecno Spark 9. In conclusion, the Tecno Spark 9 is hard to recommend because the Spark 90 costs between 8,000 naira to 90,000 naira and it has better camera, chipset and design. I wonder why the Spark 9 costs over 80,000 and I feel at best it should be around 65,000 naira with the specs it has. There are also a lot of other phones available within the 80,000 naira price category that outshine the Spark 9 easily. Now that's it for this video, and if you found it helpful, please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next video.